Welcome everybody back to Statis-Pro Baseball, Diamond Baseball League, Season 29. Today we have the Texas Rangers playing the Minnesota Twins in Minnesota. I'm going to move this over here so we can get rid of that so we don't make boo-boos. And today, let's go to your lineup in your game today for the Texas Rangers. You have Frank Catanoa at third base and leading off. In center field, batting second, Raymond Velquez. Batting third and playing right, Marlon Byrd. In the cleanup spot, playing first, Chris Davis. Batting fifth and playing short, Michael Young. At catcher and batting sixth is Gerald Lard. Batting seventh and second, Ian Kinzer. Batting eighth and DH, Hank Blaylock. And batting left, playing left and batting ninth, Brandon Boggs. And pitching for the Texas Rangers, Kevin Millwood for the Minnesota Twins. And leading off with Joe Moyer, the catcher. Batting second, playing short, Nick Pudo. Batting third and being DH, Adam Everett. In the cleanup spot and batting fourth, Mike Lamb at third base. Batting fifth and playing right, Mike Kubler. Batting sixth, playing first, Brandon Harris. Batting seventh and playing second, Alex Castillo. Playing center field and batting eighth is Carlos Gomez. Batting ninth and playing left is Delmont Young. And pitching for the Minnesota Twins is Scott Baker for the Twins. Baker is a 2-7, so anything between 2 and 7 is pitching card. 8-12 is batter's card. And the first pitch to Frank Canera. The Rangers are 1-2, and the Twins are 1-2. Both teams are 1-2 for the season, the early season. Frank Canella, you got a 4 and a 2. That's a 6 pitching card. You read red, white. 33. You go to Baker, 24-33, and struck out. Frank strikes out. Look, and Raymond Velquez is up. You read the blue dice first. 1 and 4 is a 5. That's pitching card. 83, red, white. Go to Baker. You got Baker. He is a 41-48. Out. 48 to 88's and out. You read green and purple. That's a 63. That's a line drive to the first baseman. X, no air. So Harris makes the grab at first base. Line drive out. Marlon Byrd's up. Marlon Byrd is a 4 and a 6 with 2 down. That's a 10. That's batter's card. 58, red, white. You go to Byrd. 57 to 88's and out. You read green and purple. 55, ground ball to third. X, no air. 5-3. Lamb over to Harris. That's 1, 2, 3. Here we go to the bottom of the first inning, and here comes the Minnesota Twins against Millwood, Kevin Millwood. Millwood is a 2-6 pitcher, so anything between 2 and 6 is pitching card. 7-12 batter's card. Joe Moyer, Pudo, and Everett's up. Moyer, you got a 5 and a 4. That's a 9. That's batter's card. 37, red, white. You go to Moyer. 37 is going to be a leadoff triple. He leads the bottom of the first inning. Leadoff triple for Joe Moyer. Deep in the hole there, all the way to center, and Moyer all the way to third base. So Moyer's on third. Infield back, Nick Pudo. You got a 1 and a 3. That's a 4 pitching card. 56. You go to Millwood. 56 to 88's and out. You got a 1-4 Z. We got a Z play. We got unusual chart play. So let's see what happens on our unusual chart play. You got 41. So we get a roll again. You got a 66. Okay, pitcher stabs routine grounder back up middle, but ball is caught in web and is throws to first base. He takes the glove off and tosses to first base. And the runner scores, so his only play is the first base. Ground ball to the pitcher. RBI. It goes Millwood. Throws his glove over to first to Davis. And Moyer scores, and Pudo's out at first base. So 1 down and 1 across. And here's Adam Everett. Adam Everett is a 2 and a 6. That's an 8. Batter's card, 88. You go to Everett. 36 to 88's and out. You got a 67. Fly ball to left. X, no air. Boggs makes the catch. That's 2 down. You got Mike Lamb up. Mike Lamb is a 3 and a 5. That's pitching card on the blue. That's batter's card. 46, Lamb. You go to Lamb. 42 to 88's an out. You got a 68, green and purple. Fly ball to center. X, no air. Center fielder makes the catch. Valquez. Raymond Valquez. And that ends the bottom of the first inning with the score Twins 1. Rangers coming to bat in the top of the second inning. Okay, Baker. Scott Baker. Okay, Davis, Young, and Lard. Here's the pitch. Davis. You got a 4 and a 5 on the blue dice. That's a 9. Batter's card, 54, red, white. And you go to Davis, 54. 38 to 68. Swing and a miss, and Davis strikes out swinging. Michael Young is up. Michael Young is a 6, and we got a dice didn't roll. It's got the red circle. We could roll that one by itself. You got a blue, 6 and 2. That's batter's card, 55. Michael Young. You go 53 to 88 and out on his card. 42 is a ground ball to short. E4. We got possible error here. E4 on Pudo. E4. So Pudo is an E1. There'll be no error. It's going to be short to first. Makes the play. Short. Pudo to Harris to first. And that's a ground out. That's 2 down. Lard's up. Gerald Lard. You're going to have a 4 and a 4. That's an 8. Batter's card, 1-8, red, white. You go to Lard. 18 is going to be a single to center field, and Lard gets the hit. He's on first base. He's got some speed. Kenzer's up. Lard's going to go 36. Lard's going to steal second base. Lard takes off, and he gets second base on a steal. So Moyer gives up their steal. There we go. Okay, Lard on second base now. Will he take off again? No, he won't go. You got, oh yeah, he is taking off. And 67, nope, they throw over to first base. He has to dive back into second base. I'm sorry, they throw to second base. He dives back in. So the Baker turns and throws a second, tries to get Lard, throws it back to the shortstop, and Lard's back in. So no steal. You got a 1 and a 5. 1 and a 4, that's a 5. Pitching card, you got red, white, 24, Baker. 24 to 42. Called strike 3. Baker gets his third strikeout. Ends the top of the first inning. The second inning. Ends the top of the second inning. Millwood comes back out. Here comes the Twins, leading 1-0 over the Rangers. You got Cumberland, Harris, and Casilla. The pitch. You got a 3 and a 6. That's a 9. That's batter's card. 28 on Cumberland. You go down to Cumberland here. Where's Cumberland? Where you at, Cumberland? Where's Cumberland? Whoa, Harris, Cumberland right here. 28 on Cumberland. 27 to 28 is a triple, and they got their second triple of the day. Cumberland all the way to third. A leadoff triple in the bottom of the second inning. Brandon Harris is up. Cumberland will not be. Got a 5 and a 3. That's an 8. Batter's card, 38 on Harris. You go down to Harris. Harris's card, you got 35 to 53. Swing and a miss, and Harris strikes out swing and didn't even put it in play. So Cumberland still at third base. The pitch. You got a 1 and a 2. That's a 3. Pitching card. That's red, white. 15 on the pitching card. It's going to be 14 to 17. It's going to be a single to left. Castillo gets a hit. Cumberland scores. Gives the Twins a 2-0 lead. And Castillo gets an RBI. Single. Okay, here we go. Guzman is up. Carlos Guzman is up. And no steal. You got a 5 and a 3. That's an 8. Batter's card. 77. Red and white. Guzman. You go to him. 58 is out. You got a 55. That's a ground ball to third. Ground ball to third. Picks it up. Going to throw a short distance. Fielder's choice. Throws it over to short. It goes. Castillo is out. Going to go third to short. Catalina over to Young. That puts out Casa. Guzman on first base. 2 down. Delman Young's up. No go. No steal. You got a 1 and a 6. That's a 7. Batter's card. 55 Young. 55 to 88's an out on his card. 66, that's a line drive to short. X, no air. Shortstop makes the grab, but the Twinkies put another run up on the board, and they lead 2-0 over the Texas Rangers. We got Blaylock Boggs coming in, and the top of the order with Kent Catalona. Here comes Scott Baker out for the Twins. Blaylock is up. He's going to be a 4 and a 3. That's a 7. Batter's card, pitching card. 1-2, 12. 11 to 12 gets it a hit. There's their second hit of the game. Blaylock's on first base with a hit. And he's got some speed. He can run. If he won't go, you got a 5 and a 4. That's a 9. Batter's card. 44 Boggs. Boggs on a 44. You got 25 to 58. Swing and a miss, and Boggs strikes out, swinging. Still on first base. Blaylock. Canaletta's up. Does he go? No, no steal. You got a 2 and a 2. That's a 4. That's a pitching card. You got a 1 and a 2. Red, white. 12. Baker. That's a hit just outside the infield. Blaylock stops at second. And Catalina gets a single. So 2 on, 1 out. Belquez is up. Raymond Belquez is 0 for 1. You've got a 1 and a 5. Does he go? No one steals. 1 and 5 is a 6. Pitching card, 63. Baker, 48 to 88's an out. You got a 59. That's a fly ball to right. Fly ball to right. Is it deep enough to get anybody? I got to check. First and third. Fly ball to right. And Blaylock is a B. Nope, he doesn't go. He comes back. Didn't tag. Cumberland makes a catch. That's 2 down. Runners on first and second. Bird going to pitch. The pitch to Bird. And nobody goes. You got a 5 and a 2. That's a 7. Pitching card, 47. Pitching card, 46. Pitcher throws it in the dirt. Goes all the way to the backstop. Blaylock down to third. Catalina over to second base. And just like that, runners on second and third. 2 down. Infield back. Bird's going to get another pitch. Try and tie this game up with a hit. You're going to get a 2 and a 2 is a 4. That's batter's card. A pitching card, I mean. 32 because Baker's a 2-7. 32. Baker 24 to 42. Swing. Called strike 3. I'm sorry. Called strike 3. A check swing. Called him out. A check swing call out. Oh, that ends the top of the third inning. Rangers 0. Here comes the Twins. Millwood will be facing Millard, Joe Menard, Pudo, and Everett. Menard tripled in the first and scored. And the pitch to Millard, Joe Millard. You got a 4 and a 1. That's a 5. Pitching card, 51. Millwood, 47 to 51. This time he walks Joe. Joe's on first with a walk. The pitch to Pudo. Joe won't be stealing. You got a 3 and a 4. That's a 7. Pitching card, 65. Pudo. You got a 55 to 88 and out. You got a 1-7. Fly ball to left. X, no air. It's not hit deep enough to advance anybody. Boggs makes the catch. That's 1 out. Joe Moyer still on first base. Everett. You got, he's going to try and steal. 72, throw over to first. Moyer jumps back into first. They throw over to first. Hold the runner close. Hold him close. Adam Everett. You got a 3 and a 5. That's an 8. Batter's card, 28. Everett. You go 26 to 28. Swing and a miss, and Everett strikes out. Swing and 2 down. Moyer on first. The pitch. Moyer's not going to go. You got a 6 and a 3. That's a 9. Batter's card, red, white, 57 Lamb. 42 to 88's an out. You got a 1-0. That's a pop-up on the infield to the pitcher. X, no air. Millwood makes the catch. And the Rangers remain after 3. No runs, 3 hits, no errors. And the Twins, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Here comes Davis, Young, and Lard up against Baker in the top of the 4th inning. Okay, here we go. Pitch to Davis. Is going to be a 1 and a 1. That's a 2 on the blue dice. Pitching card, 55, red, white. 48 to 80 on Baker's card is an out. You got a 34, ground ball to second. E8. You got a possible error. An E8 and Castro is an E1, so there'll be no error there. He makes the play. Knocks it down, picks it up, throws the first. Castro to Harris. That's 1 out. You got ground out. You got Michael Young up now. Michael Young's 0 for 1 today. You got a 2 and a 5. That's 7. Pitching card, 24. Baker, 24 to 42. Called strike 3. He's out of there. Gerald Lard is up with 2 down and no one on. You got a 2 and a 4 on the blue dice. That's a 6. Pitching card, 61. Baker, 48 to 88 and out. Green and purple, 51. Back to the pitcher. X. Pitcher to first. Baker to Harris. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 for Baker. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning with the score Twins 2, Rangers nothing. Millwood will be facing Cumberland, Harris, and Casilla. Okay, here we go. Cumberland, he's 1 for 1 with a triple. You got a 5 and a 1. That's a 6. Pitching card, 65, red, white, 56 to 88 and out. You got a 63. Line drive to the first baseman. X, no error. First baseman Davis makes the grab. 1 out. Brandon Harris is up. Brandon Harris is a 1 and a 3. That's a 4. Pitching card, 76, red, white. Millwood, 56 to 88. You got a 50. A 5-0, green and purple. That's a pop up to third. X, no error. Third baseman makes the grab. Frank Catalina, that's 2 down. Castillo's up. He's 1 for 1 today with an RBI. You got a 3 and a 1. That's a 4. That's pitching card, 42. 31 to 46. Called strike 3, and Millwood gets his 3rd strikeout. Okay, we go to the top of the 5th with the score still. Twins 2, Rangers nothing. Here comes Baker. Baker will be facing Kenzer, Blaylock, and Boggs. Scott Baker, the pitch to Kenzer. You got a 4 and a 4. That's an 8. Batter's card, red, white, 38. Kenzer. Go to Kenzer. 37 to 42. That's a home run over the left field wall. Kenzer homers in the top of the 5th inning and cuts the lead by 1. 2 to 1 Twins. Here's Blaylock. Blaylock is up. He's going to be a 6 and a 1. That's going to be pitching card, 7, 43. Baker, 43 to 45, and he walks Blaylock. I guess he shook up a little after that home run. So Blaylock is on first base. Will he be going? He is not stealing. You got a 5 and a 6 on the blue dice. That's 11. Batter's card, 85. Blogs. Go to Boggs, 74 to 88 and out. You got a 29. That's a fly ball to right. It's not deep enough to get anybody to move anywhere. So it's going to be a fly ball to right, and Blaylock stays at first base. Cumberland makes the catch. That's 1 out with Blaylock still on first. Does Blaylock go? Blaylock ain't going to deal. You got a 1 and a 1. That's a 2 pitching card. You got a 43, red, white, 43 to 45, and Blaylock walks Frank. That's 2 walks. Uh-oh, you got 2 on, 1 out, and field back. Raymond Belquez. Double play. You got a, does he steal? 4? Nope, no steal. You got a 2 and a 6. That's an 8. Batter's card, 46. Belquez. Belquez, 46, 57 to 54. Swing and a miss. He struck him out swinging. Oh, that's his 7th strikeout. He needed that one. First and second, 2 down. Marlon Bird's up. Marlon is 0 for 2 today, and no one's stealing. You've got 2 and a 1. That's a 3. Pitching card, red, white, 88. Baker, 44 to 88. You got a 44. Ground ball to second. Second's going to go over to, what do we got? Second's going to be a fielder's choice. He throws, he just runs over and makes the tag himself. Frank's out at second, just a fielder's choice. Castillo gets the ball, runs across the bag to make the out. In the top of the 5th inning, but the Rangers come up with a home run on 3 hits and stranding 2 walks. A homer by Kenzer and 2 walks, leaving 2. So we go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the score 2 to 1. Here comes Millwood pitching a good game against the Twins. And you got Gomez, Young, and Moyer. The pitch to Gomez. You got a 4 and a 3. That's a 7. Batter's card, 1, 4, red, white. Gomez, 14-16 is a single to left field. Gomez is on first with a single to left. Delmont Young is up. Okay, is he going to steal? We don't know. The dice didn't roll all the way, so we're going to roll the dice again. And he's going to steal, and 58 is going to be a throw down to second base. Second base misses the ball. Error on the second baseman. And Kinzer can't get the ball. And Gomez to second on an error. Young error by Ginzer misses the ball. Gomez steals second. Here now you got. Does he steal? No, he doesn't steal. You got a 2 and a 6. That's an 8. Batter's card, Young, 62, Young. 55-80 in that. You got a 1-8. That's a fly ball to center field. And he's going to try for third. That's a fly ball to center. And he's going to take off for third. I don't know about that. Velquez and an A. You got A, and Velquez is going to be an E1. Not Velquez. Oh, E1. Yep. Okay, we're going to change that to an E1. Oh, wow. That's not there. Catalina will play third. Velquez. Oh, okay. 2 on E1. Millwood, E1. Okay. So you got an E1, a throwing arm 1, a throwing arm 1 from second, say a single to center, first to third on a fly ball out. Got an A against the 1. 56 and down is safe at second base. 56 and down is safe at second base. The throw is a 73, and they're going to get him. Double play. You got to be kidding me. They throw him out at third base. Double play. Gomez is thrown out by the center field Velquez. 2 down, no one on. Shouldn't have gone. Moyer's up. 6 and a 6. That's 12. That's 32 on the batter's card. Moyer, 31-32, and he doubles in there. He's got a double and a triple now, and a walk. And he's on second base. See, Gomez shouldn't have gone. Puto's up. Puto's pitch. No steal. You got a 4 and a 9. That's a 4 and a 5. That's a 9. Batter's card, 1-1, 11 on that. Puto singles just outside the infield. Moyer has to stop at third. Puto at first. 2 down, 2 on. Moyer on third. Puto at C. So if Gomez hadn't got thrown out, it could have been a big inning here. You got Everett. He's up. He's not. Everett is a 4 and a 2. That's a 6. Right. We got nobody steals. You got 4-2-6 pitching card. 32 Millwood. 31-46. Called strike 3, and Millwood gets his 4th strikeout, and a big strikeout it is too. So we go to your lineup. Catalina is going to go to left field. Yeah, and Velquez is going to go from center to third base. I'm going to move these guys around. Okay. There you go. Millwood. Oh, let's put some pitchers in. We're going to go with Francisco. He's going to go and warm up for the Rangers. You're going to warm up Mendoza. Luis Mendoza is going to warm up for them. And we're going to warm up C.J. Wilson. C.J. Wilson just went to the bullpen. So 3 guys went out to the Rangers bullpen to warm up for the Rangers. Okay, Millwood, Wilson, Mendoza, and Francisco do not bat. Baker is going to face Davis, Young, and Lard with a 1-run lead. 2-1. Here comes the Rangers. Okay, Davis, 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. You got a 2 and a 1. That's a 3 pitching card. Blue, red, white. 47. Baker just throws it in the dirt, rolls all the way back to the backstop. Nobody on base, no damage done. Davis gets another shot at it. You've got a 2 and a 3. That's a 5 on the blue dice. Pitching card, 33. Baker, 24-42. Baker called strike 3. Davis strikes out. That's Baker's 8th strikeout. Young, Michael Young is up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. You got a 1 and a 6. That's a 7 pitching card. 47 red white. He throws it in the dirt. It goes all the way to the backstop. No damage. Baker's having a little control problem here. Okay, let's get it going. You got a 4 and a 4. That's an 8. Batter's card, 54. Young. 53 to 88's it out on his card. 68. Fly ball to center. X. And it's going to be a fly ball out to center field. Gomez makes the catch. And that's 2 down. Lard's up. He's 1 for 2. He stole the base. You got 2 and a 2. That's a 4. 2 and a 5. Pitching card. It was a 61. And it's going to be a 1-8. Fly ball to center field E8. Center field Gomez. Center field E8. Gomez is an E2. So no error there. He makes the catch. Fly out to center field. That ends the top of the 6th with the score. Rangers 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. And the Twins 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Okay, Millwood's back in. And here comes the Twins. We're going to start warming guys up in the Twinkies bullpen. It's going to be Francisco Leonardo. It's going to be Matt Guerrero. He's going to warm up. And they're going to throw into Bonzer. Boof Bonds is going to warm up too in the bullpen. Okay. Get those guys going. Baker doesn't bat. Bonzer doesn't bat. Guerrero doesn't bat. And Linkroth doesn't bat. Okay. Lamb, Cumberland, and Harris against Millwood in the bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Lamb. He's going to be a 1 and a 2. That's a 3. That's a pitching card. You got a 22 on the pitching card. 18 to 23. Lamb singles the center. Gets his first hit. Lamb's on first. Lamb's on first. Cumberland. Lamb does not go. You got a 1 and a 5. That's a 6 pitching card. Red-white, 63. Millwood, 58 to 88 and out. You got a pop-up on the infield, a 10. And you got an X, so that pops up to Millwood. On the infield, Millwood makes a catch. And that's 1 out. Lamb stays at first. The pitch. Lamb doesn't steal. You got a 6 and a 3. That's a 9. Batter's card, 25. Harris. You go down to Harris. 25 to 27. It's going to be a double to center field. And does Lamb go? Lamb does not go. He's going to stop at third base. Smart play. Lamb stops at third. Harris stops at first. So you got 1 out, 2 on, infield in. Alex Casillas up. He is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and an RBI. The pitch is going to be a 1-4-3. That's a 4. Pitching card, 65. Millwood, 58 to 88 and out. You got a 64. That's a line drive to second base. And everybody dives back to second base. Tried to get a double play. And no double play. He's safe at second base, but it's a line drive out to second base. Gives him 2 out. Kinzer makes the play. That's 2 down and 2 on. Carlos Gomez, he's 1 for 2 today. The pitch. You got a 6 and a 6. That's a 12. Batter's card, 45. Gomez, 34 to 56. Swing and a miss, and Gomez strikes out with 2 runners in scoring position to end the 6th inning. Twins up 2-1, going to the 7th inning. Here comes both pitchers pitching good. Here comes Baker. Baker will face Kinzer, Blaylock, and Bloggs. Okay, Kinzer's up. He's 1 for 2 with a home run. You got a 1 and a 3. That's a 4. Pitching card, 47. Baker throws another one into the dirt. That's his 4th one he's throwing back to the backstop today. He's only got 1 wild pitch, but he's throwing 4 of them back there. You got to be careful there. You got a 1 and a 1. That's a 2. Pitching card, 86. Baker, 48 to 88 and out. You got a 61. That's a line drive back to the pitcher. You got an E5, and Baker is an E4. So Baker makes the catch. Woo, he hangs on to that one. Woo, almost an error there. Baker hangs on. Blaylock up now. Blaylock's 1 for 1 with a walk. You got a 2 and a 3. That's a 5 in the blue dice. Pitching card, you got a 36. Baker, 42 to 42. Call strike 3, and Baker strikes out number 9. Brandon Boggs is up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout today. You're going to go a 5 and a 2. That's a 7. Pitching card, 23, red-white, 21-23, and Boggs singles into right field. He's on with right field. Okay, 2 down. Runners on first or first and second. Hit and run. Going to be a hit and run. And the hit and run's going to be 65. That's going to be a fly ball deep to left field on the warning track. Left fielder is under it, makes the catch, ends the 7th, top of the 7th. Young makes the catch. So we go to the bottom of the 7th with the score 2-1. Here comes Millwood again. Millwood pitching good. Yep, Baker's pitching good. Millwood, 8 hits. He's given up 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 triples, 2 doubles on his 8 hits. So he's given up some base hits, but he hasn't given anybody no runs. Okay, here comes Delman Young. Overdue against Millwood. You got a 6 and a 2. That's a 8 batter's card. Could be what? 36 on Young. You go down 36, and that's going to be their 6 and a 2, 8 batter's card. 36 Young. 36. That's going to be the Twins' 3rd triple today. Young's on a leadoff triple again. That is the 3rd triple in an inning to lead it off. Damon Young on 3rd. Infield in. You got the pitch. He doesn't go. You got a 6 and a 5. Moyer's up. He's 2 for 2 with a double, a triple. And he's got a 32 on 11. His card. Infield in. Moyer. Go down to Moyer here. 32 is going to be a double to left field. And Young will score. And Moyer gets an RBI just like that. Moyer is 3 for 3. Puto's up. Puto has been 1 for 3 today. They're getting to Millwood now. Who you got? You got Wilson. He's a 5. You got Mendoza. He is a 5. You got Francisca. He's a 7. Whew, we got to do something here. The pitch to Puto. Doesn't steal. You got a 2 and a 6. That's an 8. Batter's card, 25 to Puto. And 23-26 is going to be a single to right field. And Moyer's going to try and score from right field. Oh, that's not good. Moyer's going to try and score. Bird has the ball. He's going to try and throw Moyer out. Going to try and throw Moyer out at home. So Moyer going to be Bird to, and what's Bird's arm? Bird's arm is a 4. That's a good arm. He's got a good arm, so he has a chance of throwing him out at home. Okay. So it's going to be a single to right field. It's going to be second to home. You got a C runner against the 4. 42 and down. And how many outs? Nope. 42 and down is safe at home. He's not looking good. It's going to be at 33. He's safe at home. Moyer slides under the tag. He's safe. Puto gets an RBI. Puto goes down to second base. Yes, he does. Puto down to second on the play at home, and just like that, they have a runner on second base and still no outs. Millwood. This is not good. Going to be C.J. Wilson coming in for 1 batter. Yep, 1 batter. C.J. Wilson going to face Everett. C.J. Wilson's in. Puto on. You got the pitch. You got a 1 and a 2. Puto does not steal. Okay, you got a 3. That's batter pitching card. 85. Wilson, 73-88. It's an out. You got a 1-4. That's a ground ball to second. X, no error, so it goes 4-3. It's going to be Kenzer over to Davis. And over to third goes Puto. So infield has to come in. C.J. Wilson is out. Mendoza's coming in to pitch. Okay, Mendoza's in. He's a 2-5. Lamb, infield in. Lamb. You got a 6 and a 2. That's an 8. Batter's card, 83. Lamb, 42-88's out. You got a 1-7. That's a fly ball to left field. And Puto not deep enough for Puto to go. It's caught. X, no error. Frank makes the catch. So, with 2 down, runner on third. Twins up 4-1. Cumberland up. Infield backs up. Francisco's coming in. Francisco is coming in now. He's at 2.7 PD rating. So Cumberland needs a big hit here. He got it. A 2 and a 6 is an 8. That's batter's cart. 1-7. Cumberland. 17 is going to be a single to right field. Pudo scores. It goes up. Cumberland gets an RBI. And just like that, it's 5-1 Twins with Cumberland on first base. Harris is up. Cumberland is a D. He's not going to steal, but it's going to be a hit and run. It's going to hit the ball. It's going to go down to short. No, it's going to go. No, I'm sorry. A swing and a miss. Harris swing and a miss and strikes him out. Francisco strikes Castillo to end the 7th inning, but 3 runs score on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 2 singles, a double, and a triple. And we go to the top of the 8th inning with the Rangers 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, and the Twins 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Okay, so Francisco will probably finish this off. Baker's coming in. This will be Baker's last inning right here. You got Velquez, Bird, and Davis against Baker. The pitch, you got a 2 and a 6. That's 8. Batter's card, 45. Velquez, 37-54. Swing and a miss, and Baker gets his 10th strikeout on a swing and a miss strike. Bird is up. He's 0 for 3. Fielder's choice and a strikeout. You got a 1 and a 3. That's a 4. Pitching card, 74. Baker, 48-88's an out. You got a 68. Fly ball to center. X, no air. Center field, Gomez makes the catch. That's 2 down. Michael Young is up with 2 down. Nobody on. You got a 5 and a 6. That's 11. Batter's card, 24. Young. You go down to Young, 23-25. He's going to single to right field. And the Rangers get their 6th hit. And Davis is on first base. Michael Young is coming up now with runners on first or second. First and second with 2 down, hit and run. Young's going to try a hit and run. Oh, he did it too. 22. That's a single up the middle, back over to center field. Davis all the way to third base. And Baker, Young to first, Davis to third. That's a 2-out single. Davis to third, Young on first. That's Baker. He's coming out. You got Bonser coming in. Bonser's coming in. He's a 2-5. Bonser's a 2-5. Lard is up. Okay, 2 down, infield back, double play depth. You got a 2 and a 4. That's a 6. That's going to be batter's card, 24, Lard. You go to Lard, 24-26. Going to be a double to left field. Davis is going to score. Young is going to try and score from first. And the left field is Damon Young. Can Damon Young throw out Michael Young? Damon Young is what? Where's Damon Young? He's a 5. Oh, he's got an excellent arm. Uh-oh. He's got an excellent arm. How many outs is there? 2 down, so we get to add 20 to it. So you got an excellent arm. You got a first to home on a double to the outfield. You got a B runner, right? Against a 5. 32 and down, add 20 because there's 2 down. 52 and down is safe at home. 52 and down is safe at home. And they get a 76. They throw him out at home. It goes Young to Lamb. Lamb turns, throws to Moyer at home. They tag out Young at home, and he's gone. And just like that, they had it. They had a close one. Yep, Bonser gets credit for the out right there. So that ends the top of the 8th inning. That's so close. Big inning there. Okay. Rangers, 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Twins, 5 runs, 12 hits. Francisco's back in. Okay, he's a 2-7. All right. Okay, we're going to have to put our closer in, which is going to be Hernandez. Leaving Hernandez will be coming in to pitch the 9th. There's a 3-run lead. Unless we get more runs, and then I'll leave Bonser in. But right now, it's going to be Hernandez just got in the bullpen. He's our closer so far this year. Francisco faced Castillo, Gomez, and Young. Castillo's 1 for 3. You got a 2 and a 5. That's a 7 pitching card. 52, red-white. 23-53. Called strike 3, and Castillo strikes out. You got Gomez up. You got a 6 and a 4. That's on the blue dice. That's a 10. Batter's card, 84. Gomez, 58, 88 and out. You got a 65. Line drive to third. X, no error. Third baseman makes the catch. He's out of the 2 down. DeMont Young's up. DeMont Young is a 6 and a 1. That's a 7. That's pitching card, 83. Francisco, 66 to 88 and out. You got a 61. That is a line drive to E pitcher, E7. Francisco is at E10. And that's an error. Francisco knocks it down. Can't pick it up. Makes the play. No, it's a first base. It's DeMont Young. Gets on first with an error by Francisco. Now, with 2 down, with runners on first or first and second, a hit and run. Here we go. Moyer is going to hit and run. Can he come through? Oh, you got a 2. 71. That's going to be a line out to the pitcher. Another error right to the pitcher, and another error by Francisco. Another error. Yeah, there goes his gold glove for the year. Francisco makes another error. Young down to second. Moyer on first. 2 down. 2 down, 2 on. We're going to do a hit and run again. It's going to be a hit and run. You got Pudo. Francisco getting a little trouble here. You got a 75. That's going to be a fly ball out to center. You got an X. A no air. Fly ball out to center field on the warning track. It's going to be pulled in by... it's going to be pulled in by Catalina. Boggs. It's going to be pulled in by Boggs in center field. And that's going to end the bottom of the 8th inning. With Francisco getting a little trouble making 2 errors. So you're going to the top of 9th. The Rangers, 2 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. The Twins, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Hernandez will be coming in to pitch in the top of the 9th inning to try and close it out with a 3-run lead. Levin Hernandez is a closer. And he is a 2-6 pitcher. A 2-6. Kenzer. You got a 3 and a 1. That's a 4 on the blue dice. Pitching card, 81. Hernandez, 47 to 80 and out. You got a 44. Ground ball to second. E1. They hit the Castilla. You got an E1. What's Castilla? This ain't looking good. He is an E1. That is an error. It's going to be a throwing error. He throws it all the way into the outfield. 2-base error. All the way, throws it into the outfield. 2-base error. Kenzer all the way to second base. Now, he doesn't mean anything. It's only no outs. Play lock up. You got a 3 and a 2. That's a 5. Pitching card, 57. 47 to 88. And out for Hernandez. You got a 53. Ground ball to first. X, no error. So it goes first unassisted. Harris makes the play. Going to third is Kenzer. Kenzer goes to third. Infield back. That run doesn't hurt us any. You got Boggs. You got a 3 and a 2. That's a 5. That's going to be pitching card. 42, Hernandez. 41 to 44 is a walk. Now you got problems. Runners on first and third. 1 out. Infield back. Double play death. Frank Catalina is up. Catalina. You got a 2 and a 5. That's a 7. Batter's card, 86. You go to Catalina, 46 to 88 and out. You got a 25. That's a ground ball down to third. Runners on first and third. Infield back. It's going to be a fielder's choice. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Third to second for the out. So Bloggs is out. It's going to go Lamb to Castilla. And Kinzer's going to score unearned run. And now you got Catalina on first with 2 down. He's going to get an RBI. Fielder's choice. Catalina, fielder's choice. The Boggs out at second. Kinzer score. So the tying runners at home plate with 2 down runners on first or second. It's going to be a hit and run. You got the pitch. You got a 3. 57. That's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. X, no air. Second to first, and that's going to end the game. Castilla over to Harris. Whew, and that's going to end the game right there. You got the Texas Rangers 3-run, 8 hits, 3 errors. The Minnesota Twins 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. Losing pitchers is Millwood, and winning pitcher is Baker. And the save goes to Hernandez, and that's how we do it right there. Thank you for watching. Diamond Baseball League, Statis-Pro Baseball. We're putting in our winners and closers here. You got Baker gets the win. Hernandez gets the save. Baker's going to get the start. Hernandez got the finish. And that's the final of our game with the score Twins 5, Rangers 3. Have a good day. I hope you come back.